guys, how are you? So welcome to my channel IG Tech Team, and also welcome to another video of handwritten digit recognition. So this video is about Tkinter Canvas, handwritten digit recognition using Tkinter Canvas. I have already made video on handwritten digit recognition. This is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. These all are in English version, and this is in Nepali version. So handwritten digit recognition complete project. You have to watch this video first, and then we are good to go to the handwritten digit recognition with Tkinter Canvas. So let me first import my required library. They are import Tkinter as TK. First of all, let me increase my screen. Let me zoom this screen. And then from Tkinter, I have to import star. And then from Tkinter, let me import message box separately. GBOS message box. And then I need from pill import image and image TK. Okay, let me execute this. So first of all, I will create window, Tkinter window. So window equals to tk.tk, and then window.title. Let me write title is suppose project, and then let me resizable is false. BL resizable is false means 0,0. And then I have done this code a lot of time, so let me write it very quick. Window.geometry, geometry to define the size of window, 800x, suppose 680. You can change this. And to make window visible, window.main loop. Shift enter. So this is my window. Title is project, and this is the size 800x, 800 by 680. So let me close this, and now I have to divide my window into several canvas. So first of all, let me define my header. So header equals to tk.button. So I will put button in header inside window. I have to put button inside window, and size equals to means width equals to suppose 115, and height equals to suppose 5, 6 or 7, and background color any color you like pink. And then position where the header is to be placed. So header dot place method, x equals to 5 and y equals to 0. Shift enter. So this is my button, you can see here. And I hope you have watched this video, learn Tkinter in just 30 minutes. And another is you must have to watch this video, Tkinter Canvas widget in Python. Here I have showed the demo of handwritten digit recognition also. Now let me define my canvas. CANVAS, this is canvas 1. So CANVAS canvas 1 equals to CANVAS canvas. I have to put canvas inside window, window, and width equals to suppose 500, and height equals to suppose 250, and then background color equals to suppose ivory. You can define any color you like. And then place canvas 1 dot place method where this canvas is to be placed. So x equals to 5 and y equals to suppose 120. So if I execute this, you can see here this is my canvas. So this is in white color. And let me define another canvas. Canvas 2 equals to CANV canvas. I have to put canvas inside window, and the y equals to suppose 500, and height equals to same height, suppose 250. And then bg equals to let me put this black, and canvas 2 dot place let me put x equals to 5 and y equals to 380. So if I increase y value, then my converse 2 will move to downside, and if I increase x value, then it moves to left side. So let me execute this again. Okay, this is my converse 1 and this is my converse 2. I think I have to increase its width. So not a wide, I have to increase its height. So suppose 250 to 270. Okay, now it looks fine. And now I have to define converse 3 over here. So converse 3 equals to converse. I have to put converse inside window, and let me define its width 280 and the height equals to suppose 530. Background color equals to suppose green, and I have to write here converse 3. Sorry for that. Converse 3, CANVAS converse 3 dot place method. Suppose x equals to 500 and y equals to 120, and if I execute this, okay, sorry for this, what happened? I have to write here converse 3, not 2. Okay, now it looks nice, but I have to change this position a little bit to the left. So I have to increase x value. Suppose let me write here 515. Okay, now this is my window, and I have divided my window into 3 converse. So converse 1, converse 2 and converse 3, and this is button. You can put a lever also here, and in this button now I will insert image or a title of handwritten digit recognition, and here I will put a label and button, and this is my paint. So if I draw digit here, suppose 0 1 2 3, then it should predict my digit and display in this converse 3. So first of all, let me load my image in this button. So I have to load my image here, and I have already drawn image here. So this is of size 100 by 800, and let me save this image in the same folder where my tkinter converse, my code is located. So save as, I have to save in the same folder, and above this header let me write my code. So load 1 equals to, I have to load my image. So image dot open SDR, my image name is SDR.png, and then I have to convert it into photo image. So photo 1 equals to img image tk dot photo image, and I have to pass load 1, this load 1, and I have already imported image and image tk from pil library. And to install pil, you have to write pip install pillow, and then I have to pass this image in my button. So image equals to, my image name is photo 1. I have stored my image, I have loaded my image in photo 1, so I have to pass photo 1 here. Now I don't need this wide, height and bg because I have loaded my image here. So let me delete this, and if I execute this, you can see here this is my image inside the button, and I have already cropped this image to this button size, so I don't need to mention wide and height here. So this is my image, and now I need to load, or I need to create a label button here, but I have already created this. I hope you have watched my previous video of handwritten digit recognition. I have already made this window in my previous video, and I will not explain this code once again in this video. And this is inside window, but now I have to put this all label or text field button inside converse 1. So what I am going to do is, I will simply copy this code this is the code from my previous video, so you have to watch this video first. So I have to copy from here to every code. Control C, and then I have to paste below canvas 1. So let me put it here. Control V, and one thing, I have to define my label button inside canvas 1, not inside window. So I have to change this window into canvas 1, and again text field into canvas 1, CANVAS canvas 1, and also this button inside the canvas 1, CAS canvas 1. Similarly, like this, I have to insert button inside button B2 inside canvas 1, and button B3 also inside canvas 1, and this button B4 also inside canvas 1. Now if I execute this code, shift enter, you can see here this is all inside my canvas 1. Now I have to change this text, and also I have to put this text field. I have to move this a little bit down. So let me close this, and I have to change this. Suppose train the model and calculate accuracy. It will be fine. So train the model and calculate accuracy, and then where is my text field? So this is my text field. I have to change the Y value so that it moves to downside. And if I execute this, you can see here now it looks nice. And this all button works because I have only copy and paste it here. So open paint and capture the screen, generate dataset, train the model and calculate accuracy, live prediction. So this is my inside canvas 1. Now my canvas 2 is paint, so I have to make a paint over here. Now if I try to draw 0 here, then it will not draw. I have to open paint here. So let me close this, and in canvas 2 or below canvas 2, I have to make paint. So for this I have to write some function, def activate paint, and I have to pass one, suppose E as a parameter, and then I have to define two variable, last x and last y, and this global means this will valid for inside as well as outside of this function. So local means only inside function, and global means also outside function. So global last x last y, and then I have to use bind function to draw paint. And there are many bind function, but I can use one bind function is suppose b1 motion, and suppose I have to pass paint here. And first of all, let me write this all code and I will explain this to you. So last x last y, I have to assign e.x and e.y. So this is my activate paint function. Now let me create paint function over here, because I have passed paint here in my b1 motion. So def paint, I have to pass e as a parameter again here, and then let me define last x and last y, and then similarly like as above. So xy equals to e.x and e.y, and then I have to create a paint inside canvas 2. So create line. Now I have to pass last x, this last x and this last y over here. So last x comma last y. and also this xy coordinates, so x and y. And let me define width of my brush, so 40, and also fill equals to, I have to draw white color, white. And then finally I have to write last x comma last y equals to x comma y. And you don't need to memorize this line of code. This is only the code to draw or to make paint in Canvas 2. Now finally I have to call this function activate paint, and this activate paint automatically call this function paint. So let me call this canvas 2 dot bind 1, because I have used b1 motion 1, and then activate paint, okay. So this is the code to make paint in Canvas 2. So this is the first function activate paint, and this is the variable, global variable, and this is the bind function, bind method. And you don't need to memorize this function or this code. And this function, this paint function, simply draw brush or white or b box like this. Means you have to draw white color and your brush white equals to 40. And now if I execute this code, so you can see here, now I have got some error. So let me check this. I have to write Canvas 2 here because I have to draw line in Canvas 2. So if I execute this code once again, and now you can see here, now I can draw a paint over here. So you can see here, you can see here. So if I minimize this, so this white equals to 40 means the white of this, and white means white color. And this b1 motion means, you can see here, I can draw it in motion here. If I means simply I can draw it curve like shape. But guys, I have to make one button here, clear button. So if I press clear, then my screen will get clear. So let me close this, and I have to draw one function in Canvas 2. So here I have to make one function button bt1. I have to make one button first. So btn equals to tk dot button, and I have to make button inside the Canvas 2, and text equals to clear. Suppose foreground color equals to white, and background color equals to suppose green, and then command equals to clear. So I have to make clear function over here. So first of all, let me write position of this button. So btn dot place, I have to place this button in the top side of the Canvas 2. So x equals to 0 and y equals to also 0. And let me create one function def clear, and to clear screen I have to write canvas 2 dot clear canvas 2 dot delete. I have to write delete method. So delete all, I have to delete everything from Canvas 2. So canvas 2 dot delete all. Now if I execute this code, and suppose if I draw 0, and if I press clear, okay, so 1, if I press clear 2, if I press clear 3, if I press clear, you can see here this method works. But one thing guys, if I draw 2 here, you can see here this image is not so smooth, so our accuracy will get decreased here. You can see here suppose in paint if I choose white color, and if I choose this brush, this oil brush, so this is so smooth. You can say this is very smooth image. But here we can draw a smooth image, and we have some solution also. But first of all, when I click this first button, then it should automatically open Paint, and it should start to capture the screen. But if you want to capture the screen from this Paint, then you have to remove this Paint function from this button, and you have to change the coordinate of VBox, because your VBox captured here in this side, but you have to capture now in this side. So you have to remember this point, and you don't need to change this second button, Generate Dataset, and this is third button to train the model and calculate accuracy. And now if I click this live prediction, then it should predict from this image, and it should capture this image, and it will display here, and it will make my prediction over Canvas 3. So I have to change some code over in this button before. So let me close this, and in my live prediction button, so where is my live prediction button? So this is my live prediction button. Now I need to make some changes in this function. So I don't need to open Paint, so let me clear this line of code, and then I have loaded model inside Digi Recognizer, and then I have to remove this. I don't need infinite loop now, and then let me select this line of code, and then press Shift Tab. Okay, and I need to change the coordinate of VBox, because I have to capture the screen from my Canvas 2, not in the left top side. So I have to put here, suppose, let me clear this, and let me write, suppose 130, 500, 500 and 700. You can change this coordinate. This coordinate will capture nearly this side, and then let me save this image as a name paint.png, and then I have to read this image. So let me clear this, and then I have to read this image. Which image? Paint.png image. So I have to write here paint.png, cp2.imread paint.png, and I have to load this image. So image image.open, I have to open paint.png, and then let me resize this image. Load equals to load.resize. Let me resize this image as, suppose, 280 by 280, and then I have to convert this image into photo image. So image tk dot photo image, I have to pass load here. Okay, so I have saved my image. Now I have to read my image, and I have opened my image, and then this is the code to resize my drawn image, because I have to load my image in Canvas 3 window. Okay, let me load my image in label. So let me create one label, so we can put image inside label also. So labels can be text or images. So let me load this image in this label. So img equals to label label. I have to create label inside Canvas 3, and then image I have to load. Which image? This photo image, photo, and then let me define width equals to, suppose, 280, and height equals to also 280. Okay, and then I have already done this code in my previous video, in my demo of Tkinter Canvas widget. So img dot, I have to write image equals to photo here, and then place position where this level is to be placed. So x equals to 0 and y equals to also 0 in the top side of canvas 3. Okay, so you have to remember this line of code. So I have to first load my model, and then I have created this model from my previous video, and then I have to capture my image, and then I have to load my image in level, and that level will be in my canvas 3. And this is the code to convert my image into grayscale image and Gaussian blur. I should apply Gaussian blur here. So this is the code of my previous video. I don't need to change anything, but I have to write this code over here, and now I don't need this code, so let me remove this code. Okay, I need to print this prediction in my canvas 3 window. So let me write over here a1 equals to tk.label level canvas 3 inside canvas 3, and the text equals to suppose prediction DICTION prediction equals to, so this is the text, and font equals to suppose ALGERIAN Algerian 20, and place where this a1 label is to be placed. A1 dot place x equals to 5, and suppose y equals to 350. You can change this position because I have to place this place my image first in my canvas 3, and then below my image I have to place this message prediction equals to. So I have to write y equals to more value of y, so 350, and then a1 or sorry b1 equals to b1 pk dot next level inside canvas 3 text equals to my prediction will come in my prediction in the 0 index. So I have to write here text predictions in 0 index. Okay, now font equals to Algerian size 20, b1 dot place I have to increase x coordinate, and let me write same y coordinate, so y equals to 350. Okay, now if I execute this code, so this is my handwritten digit recognition TK Inter canvas. If I draw suppose 0 here, and if I click live prediction, you can see here it predicts my image as 0, but I have to place this TK Inter canvas over here. I need to change my coordinate of bbox, but let me put my TK Inter canvas over here, and if I again click live prediction, you can see here now it predicts my image as 4, but I have to move this TK Inter canvas over here again. Okay, now it predicts my image as 0 and also over here. So if I press clear, and let me draw 1 over here, so live prediction 1. So let me clear this, and if I draw 7 over here, live prediction, I have to press live prediction, so it predicts my image as 1. So let me clear this, and if I draw 7 again here, live prediction, okay, it predicts my image as 1. My accuracy will get decreased because you can see here this paint will not draw smoothly. So if I clear this, and if I draw 4 over here, you can see here this is not so smooth image, and if I press live prediction, then it predicts my image as 4, clear. And if I draw 6 over here, 6, and if I click live prediction, so it predicts my image as 5. It is not 5, it is 6. So this image is not so smooth. I need such type of smoothness. So you can see here 0, 1, 2. So this is very smooth image, but this is not. So my accuracy will get decreased. But you can change your code. I will provide this code in my description, this video description. So you can change this code. You are free to change any code, but I will give you another solution also. You can download some brush or Epic Pen also. So if you download suppose Epic Pen or any application you like, you need to search Epic Pen in your Google, and then you can download Epic Pen. And if I open this Epic Pen, so you can select Epic Pen from any site you like. So if you click in the first link, you can download from here. So this is the Epic Pen, you can see over here. And now if I clear this screen and if I choose this pen, and if I select this, and if I select white color, this white color, and if I draw 0 over here, so let me draw 0, you can see here this is very smooth. And now I have to select this cursor, and I have to click live prediction. So if I draw 0 like this, it predict my image in the same way. Now I need to clear my screen from here, not from this button. So let me clear this 0, clear screen, and let me draw. I have to select this pen, and if I draw 1 over here, so 1, and I have to click on cursor and then live prediction. It predict image as 1, means you can increase your smoothness of brush from this application also. So you can do anything. You can change your code, or you can change this canvas too. If you can make this brush as smooth from your code also. So you are free to change your code. So guys, this is only idea. What can you do with your Tkinter canvas? You can make several projects in Tkinter canvas, like face recognition system, handwritten digit recognition system, location prediction system. So this is only idea, and on the basis of what you want to make, you can implement by yourself. This is only the concept of making your project attractive. And guys, next thing, you can convert your HDR project, means handwritten digit recognition project, into application or setup file. So actually you can convert your whole project, means either HDR or face recognition or any project, into application or setup file. So for this you can watch this video, how to convert Python file into .exe file, and also into setup file, GUI app into .exe make app. So you can watch this video. I have converted my face recognition project into application, but the idea and concept is same, to convert your handwritten digit recognition into application. So you can watch this video. And guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I need your support, and I hope I help you a lot in this video. So guys, do comment and like this video, subscribe my channel, and guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.